And we back. Boy, do I have a banger for y'all. I hope you buckled in because something tells me this is about to be another really long video. I keep setting myself up for these long videos, but y'all keep enjoying them. A little while ago, we dropped a video where I put MJ back in the NBA, and every single year he switched teams. First of all, y'all love that video. That might turn into a little mini series, but of course I'm reading through the comment section, looking for ideas, looking for the positive feedback and negative feedback, whatever it is, and I came across this one. Actually, it was the #1 most upvoted, so it didn't take me long to find this challenge. But that comes from my guy Blast, who says put LeBron, MJ, and Kobe all in the 2021 draft class and see who has a better career. I thought that was a dope idea, but I went into the replies and, well, my boy TM says Click already did it. Shout out to my guy Click. Y'all know. So when I make YouTube videos, I try to steer away from doing an idea that someone else has already done, but it's gonna happen eventually just because there's so many great creators out here. But since Click did this idea, I decided to elevate it to the highest degree. Today we might be crowning a new GOAT, because I went in, instead of just adding 3 of the GOATs, MJ, LeBron, and Kobe, I went to add the top 10 players of all time into a draft class to see whose career would be the best. And then that is who we crown the new GOAT of the NBA. Now you're looking at me, Kenny, how did you determine the top 10 players of all time? Because at the end of the day, that is so subjective. There's no real reason. You might have somebody 11th that I have 8th, yada yada. So instead of y'all being mad at me, I went to go find a list from ESPN, because that's like, isn't that supposed to be the king of sports? I don't know. They had a list last year where they ranked the top 100 players of all time. So let's take a look at who they have in the top 10. Ranking. Oh, it was only 74? Oh, because it was the 74th anniversary of the NBA. Oh, big brain. We don't care about 74 through 11. We're going strictly to the top 10. At number 10, we have the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. One of my favorite players of all time. I had the pleasure to interview Shaquille O'Neal. He was as great as you think he would be. I was super intimidated because he walked in with the fuzzy slippers, but he was also over 7 feet, and I am 5'7", 5'8", so it was interesting. At number 9, it is Kobe Bean Bryant. Rest in peace to the Mamba. One of the reasons I do what I do is because I wanted to interview Kobe one day, and unfortunately we will never hit that goal. But hey, legacy lives on. He is the 9th best player of all time according to ESPN. Number 8 is Tim Duncan, one of my favorites of all time. I must admit, when he was in the league, I kind of took it for granted. He felt like a player that would be playing for as long as I was alive, and that's obviously not the case. So now we get to relive some of his career because he is back in today's video. Number 7 is Larry Legend, Larry Bird. Now, of course, I didn't have the pleasure to watch Larry Bird because I was born in '96, but I heard all the stories. I heard all the stories. I've seen the statistics. I've seen the highlights, so I'm excited to see what his career looks like in 2K. Then we have the 6th best player of all time, Will Chamberlain. None of us have ever seen Will Chamberlain. He was so old that, look at this picture, it's in black and white. These shorts are coming back. It's crazy how fashion, relives itself, but shorts are definitely coming back. Will Chamberlain at number 6 have some of the craziest stats of all time. At number 5, we have Magic Johnson. Came into the league and immediately was dominating one of the greatest finals runs of all time, and he was a rookie. So he redoes his career, and hopefully we get a full length of his career instead of, his career got cut short because of illness. Number 4, we have Bill Russell. We did a video about him last week. 11 rings. That's just what he do. 11 rings. So that is number 4. Number 3, have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You can tell this is very big man heavy, which is cool. We're gonna have the battle of the bigs because you still have to consider like Jokic is still gonna be in the league, Joel Embiid is still gonna be in the league, players like that. Number 2 is LeBron. I don't need to explain why LeBron is here because LeBron is LeBron, and of course you know who number 1 is. It is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So how did I do this? I went into 2K, and they have these draft classes that they make themselves. I went and downloaded the DNA from all 10 NBA players. Players like Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell didn't actually have a rookie player, so I went into the 2K share and downloaded a rookie version of them, and I threw them all into a draft class. So we're going to the 2021 draft, and this is what I did. I put everybody in an even playing field. Yes, so no, the Warriors will not have 2 top 10 picks so they can get 2 of the greatest of all time. I know Minnesota made that trade for D'Angelo Russell and gave away a first-round pick. In today's video, that didn't happen. D'Angelo Russell still on the team, but they have a chance to end up getting the top 10 player. So I'm really excited for this video, even though we haven't even officially started. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course use that comment section for more video ideas. I'm low-key been having a blast on 2K recently. I don't think that's credit to 2K. I think that's a credit to y'all for all the crazy ideas. So I appreciate y'all. Let's get into the video, finally. And listen, I know that was a long spiel, that was a long intro, but I needed to get all of that. Those are all the moving parts, but now we can finally get to simulating. And this season, the Clippers ended up winning the championship. Let's take a look at the draft class, though. My mock draft says LeBron is still going number 1. I did not want to look at the mock, but you never really know. Here we go. LeBron comes in as again, I downloaded these players. I didn't edit them at all. So if they say LeBron is an 87, that's 2K that made LeBron 19 years old in the 87, all right? So they're comparing him to George Gervin or Andrew Wiggins. That's fun. Kareem, Alonzo Mourning at the worst, Hall of Famer, of course. Larry Bird, George Gervin. Everybody gonna be George Gervin? I want to see a player compared to himself. Magic Johnson. Yes, Magic Johnson ceiling is Magic Johnson. Great. Kobe ceiling is, oh, his floor is Vince Carter. Apparently Vince Carter is just a starter. Will Chamberlain, Hall of Famer. Tim Duncan, Hall of Fame. Well, obviously. Oh, they're saying Bill Russell don't even have Hall of Fame. What? All right, we'll see. We'll see. I think it really depends on what your team needs at the end of the day, because you cannot go wrong with whoever you draft. These are the 10 greatest players of all time. Here we go. The lottery here. The Pistons. Without a doubt, the Pistons, the Thunder, the Rockets, and the Magic are walking out with a top 10 player of all time. Everything else is kind of up in the air. You know, players can, or teams can drop. The Warriors are in here too. So you're going to have Steph Curry. You know what? Let's just get to it. All right. With the 14th overall pick, it's staying with Cleveland. Cleveland had a 1% chance to move up, and they did not. That's unfortunate for them. But you know what? Actually, they're not going to get one of the top 10 players in this draft, unfortunately. The Washington Wizards do not move up. All right. So they just missed. Oh, the team that gets the 11th pick should be mad, bro. Number 12. All right. No movement so far. No movement so far. Number 11, Atlanta, 3.6% chance. It's going to be them. They got to be blue. Because if you lose 2 more games, you get one of the greatest of all time. But nope, they wanted to win games. Memphis is sticking with the number 10 pick. So they're going to get the worst of the top 10 players of all time, which might be Bill Russell. W. W if you ask me. No movement. No movement so far. All right, number 8 pick goes to Indiana. Mark Tatum already spoiled it. He's on his Woj thing. So the Warriors jumped up into the top 4. Steph Curry and LeBron, Steph Curry and MJ, Steph Curry and Magic. Who is it going to be? The Spurs keep the 7th pick. All right. No, they might end up with Tim Duncan still. You never really know. That would be just like Tim Duncan. Just go to a fictional world and still be loyal to the soil. That's Tim Duncan for you. The Magic at the 6th overall pick. That's very interesting. 2 years in a row, they end up with a pick like that is what the lady said in my corner here. The Pistons, who had the highest odds, dropped to number 5. Right. Was that who they were coming into? They had the highest odds and they dropped, which means that 2 teams moved up. OKC was a top 3 team, but ended up with the number 4 pick because teams moved up. Here we go. So the Warriors, I forget who else was there. Is this like my Bulls to be good one year? The year that matters the most. Here we go. The Kings. There you go. The Kings move up to the 3rd overall pick. 15th consecutive year in the lottery. Longest active streak in the NBA. That probably ends because you're ending with a top 10 player of all time. But then again, you never really know. You never really know. Here we go. The Warriors get the number 2 pick again, and then the Houston Rockets will end up with the number 1 pick in this year's draft. There it is. You trade James Harden, and the lottery odds are on your side, just like that. Houston, are you picking LeBron? Are you picking MJ? I don't know. We're going straight to the draft on this, and I cannot be more excited. Let's see. Can you imagine if a team traded the pick away? Can you imagine if a team traded the pick away? LeBron James is going to Houston. H-Town. Y'all got LeBron now. Young LeBron, 19 years old, coming into the league. He got a full beard and the thickest shoulders of all time at 19 years old. I don't know what these kids be eating nowadays, but that's LeBron James. He is going to... Oh, you're probably asking, what happened to the Lakers LeBron? I deleted Lakers LeBron. Magic Johnson. He is going to the Warriors. So that's very interesting. Steph Curry. It's unclear, according to Zach Harper, if Steph Curry will resign. They better resign Steph. You can run. Magic Johnson can play 1 through 5. It's Magic Johnson. He literally has done that, okay? Will Chamberlain is going to the Kings. All right, number 3 pick. What was he on the list? Will Chamberlain was the 6th best player of all time, according to ESPN. He goes 3rd overall. OKC is on the clock. Shaq Is Alexander. Lou Dort gets Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Insanity. Okay, see, now, again, we're trying to see who's the new GOAT, so we're going to tally championships, MVPs, all of that. Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan is going to Detroit. They had all the battles together or against each other, and now he's working with that team. It hurts to see him in that jersey. I'm gonna be honest with you, but hey, it is what it is. LeBron and then MJ all the way at 6. Larry Bird is going to Orlando. Here we go. Is Tim Duncan really about to get picked 7th? If Tim Duncan gets picked 7th, I'm gonna be. That's so crazy. What are the odds? 7th overall pick, Shaq. They went with Shaq. They went Hollywood on Tim Duncan to pick up Shaquille O'Neal. Wow. I don't know if DeMar DeRozan is re-signing, but if he do, they got a nice little squad over there, man. They got a nice little squad over there. I expect all 10 teams to be into the playoffs next year. Tim Duncan is going to the Pacers, so Sabonis, Tim Duncan, Miles Turner, they got to figure that out. If I was them, I'd just trade Sabonis for a wing or a guard, because you got Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time on your team now. Who are the last two? Kobe Bryant goes to Charlotte. You know why that's funny. I ain't even got to tell you why Kobe getting drafted to Charlotte is funny. You know what I'm saying? But there he is. Froby, number 8. Dang, man. I miss Kobe, man. All right, 10th overall pick. Who was the last guy? Bill Russell. Like I said, Bill Russell is the last guy. And just like that, all 10 of the greatest players of all time have been drafted. They said LeBron was a 91 or 87. He ended up being an 84. And then, yeah, here we go. First year. Going into the rookie season, rookie campaign for all of these guys. This is a whole career sim, so I don't want to, again, spend too much time on a singular season, but I just want to make sure that all of our guys are at least starting. I'm not going to change it if they aren't. Dogs are barking. Like, the Grizzlies aren't starting him. I'm not going to tell them to start him. It's not my job. It's not up to me. Then we got Kobe Bryant right there. It's weird to see LaMelo and then Kobe be a lower overall. But that team is going to be crazy good in a few years. You already know. Will Chamberlain, of course, is starting. Chris Bosh is back in the NBA. Oh, Kawhi Leonard went, to the other LA team. Like I said, I got rid of the current LeBron, the 36-year-old LeBron. So, there's Larry Bird with Jonathan Isaac. Wendell Carter, that team might be low-key nice. I feel like majority of these teams going to end up in the playoffs, man. Tim Duncan is starting, of course, because why wouldn't he? I know Sabonis is high overall, but Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan. You got to make that trade if you're them. Detroit's rebuild gets a little bit elevated. They signed Serge Ibaka. They signed Kyle Lowry. And just like that, I mean, I'm not saying they're a contender, but they made necessary moves to be competitive at least. LeBron is, of course, starting with John Wall, Kevin Porter Jr. That's a squad. Shaq, of course, starting. They got DeMar DeRozan as a 6th man now. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar there. I can't believe the Timberwolves didn't hit the lottery. Wow, congratulations to them for making the playoffs, I guess, but you missed out on all-time great. Magic is coming off the bench. Not up to me. Okay, we're simulating to the All-Star break because something tells me, I don't know why I feel like at least one of these players going to end up as a rookie in the All-Star game. All right, here we go. Award races should be fun. Rookie of the Year, Michael Jordan, 26-7. We saw this in the last video we did with MJ. He be passing the ball way too much. LeBron doing his thing. Shaq, double machine. 6th man of the year, Magic Johnson, probably going to take that award. Defensive player of the year, none of our guys there yet, but some of these guys are some of the greatest defenders of all time, so they'll get there eventually. Then we get to the All-Star game. Nobody. None of the rookies. Right over here is Yusuf Nurkic, if you didn't know. That's got me very curious to what Yusuf Nurkic is doing. Shout out to him. He was a guy I did not expect to see Yusuf Nurkic on their list. What is he averaging? 16-13, 5 assists. Yeah, that's great. That's amazing. Season high, career highs. All right, we got to get through this first season. See who ends up. Oh, wait. Rookie sophomore game? Come on, man. Shaq. Yeah, all of our guys are going to be here. All of them. And versus the world team, yeah. World didn't really stand much of a chance. They didn't stand much of a chance. Season is wrapped and Jokic does his thing. Like I said, the battle for the best center in the league is gonna be a crucial one, man. Michael Jordan averages 26-6-4 with about 3 steals per game to win Rookie of the Year. Magic wins 6th man of the year, so add into his little trophy case already, and that's pretty much it. None of these guys can make All-NBA because none of them made the All-Star game, but I'll just double check that. Yusuf Nurkic is here again. Shout out to Yusuf Nurkic, I guess. Defensive team, none of our guys. Oh, wait. Michael Jordan is there. What do I mean none of our guys? Michael Jordan comes in, immediately becomes a defensive stopper. And then rookie teams, we got 1-5. One of the guys didn't make it. Bill Russell did it. What did you do, Bill? Bill Russell, you can't even make an... Oh, that's a terrible start to your career, Bill. Let's see what you did, bro. Bill Russell, 7 and... Oh, well, Bill Russell he's not going to be a guy that's going to hop out the page with his points and stuff, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, that's kind of rough to lose it to. Who did he lose it to? This guy. Cassius Winston from Michigan State. This guy's old, though. I remember him watching him in college. But here are the first-year stats. I'm hoping that Bill Russell gets his numbers up because, well, he's already fallen behind. His shot tendency is super low, especially in comparison to some of these other guys. I mean, like, everybody else on this list is above average when it comes to shot tendency. Like, Kobe's shot tendency should be higher than 75, honestly. Like, LeBron's a 99. Shaq is a 99. MJ's a 99. Why are the rest of the guys not even close to that? So, at least Bill Russell made the playoffs. Magic Johnson made the playoffs. Who else do we have here? Who is in Charlotte? Kobe made the playoffs. Okay. So 3 out of our 10 guys made the playoffs. But again, you gotta remember these teams were in the lottery last year, so none of them are gonna come out and be immediately super impactful. But Bill Russell and Will Chamberlain, Bill Russell and Magic Johnson's team are doing great. But it ended up being Jokic. It ended up being Jokic in year number 1. All right, that ain't no big deal. I want to go to player progression because I think that's going to be crucial to who exceeds the fastest. I don't know what players' potential is. Like I said, I didn't look at any of the statistics, any of the attributes. I just loaded them in. So I want to go to each one of the teams that I know has one of our players on it. Bill Russell is now the best center on the Grizzlies, and just like that, he's an 84. Kobe is now the best player overall on the Hornets. He jumps up 8 overall spots. I'm curious to see what happens to, like, badges, because Kobe came in with, like, 7 badges. He's got 9. Kobe eventually should have all of the, close to all of the badges. Will Chamberlain jumps up 5 overalls. He's got 20. He didn't come in with 20. I guarantee you he didn't come in with 20. I was there for it. Larry Bird is up to a 90. Oh, man. Larry Bird's about to be disgusting. One of my biggest questions is who's going to leave their first team first? Who's going to be the guy to be like, deuces, I'm going to a new team? Because all these guys aren't staying their entire careers in these cities. I would hope. I want to see some movement. Steph Curry is gone. Steph Curry left. Or did they just let him walk? Because we have Magic. Where's Steph Curry? Steph Curry's with the Knicks, and so is Chris Paul. All right. All-Star weekend again. Let's see what's going on. Magic Johnson, since he's taken over as a starter, is out here going for MVP awards. He's the only 1 out of the 10 to be in that conversation. 6th man of the year. Of course, we don't have anybody there anymore. Shaq and Jordan are competing for Defensive Player of the Year. Most improved, it might go to Magic. I mean, but we got some of our other guys here too. Kareem has jumped up. Will Chamberlain jumped up. I mean, none of them are super crazy, but they got to be in the All-Star game this year around, right? Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all make it for the very first time, first of many. Now, I'm not showing y'all every single year, but I wanted to see the first ones because, I mean, that's big. That's big. There's still so many great players in the league. Don't get me wrong, but these guys should absolutely take over the league. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the standings or anything, but I'm hoping that one of these star players is going to lead their team to a championship relatively soon. Trae Young ended up taking MVP, though. Magic Johnson gets most improved. He didn't get the MVP award, but he got most improved. All NBA teams, Magic Johnson's there. All NBA second team, Jordan. Okay. Will Chamberlain. Oh, only 3 of our players. I mean, I gotta keep remembering. This is only year number 2. Like this is only year number 2. Oh, LeBron is there too. But this is only year number 2. Like, I don't know why my expectations are so crazy high for year number 2. I mean, Jordan is already a 93. Shaq is already a 91. And we're just 2 years in. Like, these guys are going to be 99 overall players very soon. So, Magic's team is there. Bill Russell is there. LeBron is there. Who else? Who else is on these teams? I'm trying to just remember who's on what roster. Kobe made it. And that's it. Those are the only players that make the playoffs this year, man. Those are the only players that make the playoffs this season. So, all of the other guys got to catch up. I believe that Will Chamberlain them. Oh, never mind. Will Chamberlain them lost. That's tough. All of our guys have been eliminated, just like that, and it ended up being Trae Young winning Finals MVP along with regular season MVP. And yeah, none of our guys have done it just yet. Okay, I had to come here to make sure salary cap was on, cause look at what happened in free agency. How did the Rockets just sign the 2 best current centers in the NBA? How? And that well, that's how. LeBron is still on his rookie contract. LeBron is still on his rookie contract. John Wall's money is gone. They let Kevin Porter Jr. walk. And they have money for 2 max players, and they're like, yes, let's get both of the centers. We need to guard Wilt. We need to guard Bill Russell. We need to guard Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. There you go. How about that? How about that? But also on top of that, I went here because I wanted to see what happened. And Magic Johnson has a new star player to put alongside him. That's Julius Randle. And that's pretty much it. The Pacers signed Fred VanVleet. So who is that? Who is it? Tim Duncan as a new guy? That's pretty much it, though. PJ Washington's back. But yeah, I'm very curious to see which of our guys switch teams. It won't be for a while because, again, rookie contracts. But I'm very curious. This team is low-key kind of stacked. Magic is going to win that championship. Julius Randle's now on the team there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shea, they got Terry Rozier now, but they're starting Georges Niang. I need to see Kareem like take over, and just go out there and just do it all. Shaq's team hasn't made the playoffs just yet. This Rockets team is insane. They brought in Kobe White too, on a 1-year deal, but they brought in this team's going to win. If they don't win a championship, that's disgusting, bro. That means that is an all-time failure. But the Pistons, MJ's making the playoffs this year. DeAndre Ayton, Miles Bridges, Sadiq Bey. This team's making the playoffs. The Pistons are going to be nice, bro. The Pistons are going to be nice. And now I'm about to see Pistons fans clip me saying that and just using it whenever they do anything positive for the next couple years. But hey, Pacers out there as well. Let's just get to simulating instead of just looking at every single year because, every single team. Like Larry and them ain't got better. Ugh. That's kind of rough. Larry and them didn't get better. Wilt and them hasn't got better. Kobe's team is solid. They got Drummond now. They also brought in Kevin Porter Jr. on a 1-year deal, but hey, he's there. They got Kevin Love too. So a lot of those teams are making strides. They're making strides. Like the Grizzlies have made the playoffs every year, and like even Bill Russell's numbers are getting better. Bill Russell looks like if we're ranking the top 10 when it's all said and done, Bill Russell so far, I'm not saying this is the way it's gonna end up, but so far he looks like he might end up with the worst career out of the 10, but there's a lot of career left. Magic becomes the first out of the group to win an MVP award, and so far, Magic is winning the race. He has been an all-star multiple times, obviously, because he's won MVP. He's 6th Man of the Year award, NBA First Team, Most Improved Award, MVP, and his team was the 1 seed last season. I ain't forget. Now, they didn't win, but his team was the 1 seed. Did they darken Sabonis' beard? Right? Has his beard always been that dark? So, yeah, OKC's nice. And that's Kareem? I think that's Kareem's team. Okay, Kareem. All right, let's see. Magic Johnson and Shaq making All-NBA First Team. Great. Second team, we have none of our guys. Third team, we have Michael, Larry, and Wilt Chamberlain. In the defensive teams, we have Shaq, we have MJ, we have Magic, we have Kareem. But let's see who made the okay, all right. You knew it. You knew that LeBron, who else? Joel, and Jokic were gonna make the playoffs. You knew that was gonna happen. This is kind of hurting LeBron, and the only reason I'm saying that is because he hasn't won an award other than being All-NBA. But LeBron is a guy about his rings, right? So we'll see. If he wins a ring, then none of that really matters. The Clippers are not a team we care about. The Memphis Grizzlies, here we go he's getting better every single season. He's getting better every year. I don't think he's going to end up with his 11 rings like he did in real life, but hey, it is what it is. And then the Kings make the playoffs. There it is. The Kings make the playoffs behind Wilt Chamberlain, 16. What? Don't tell me they got my boy Wilt Chamberlain shooting threes. He shot 121 threes. What is your 3-point? 30. That's 2K for you. That's 2K for you. Broken. Spurs. We got Shaq. He made an All-NBA team, but he didn't make the playoffs. But you averaged 28 and 14. It don't like it's you. It's the rest of the team. Oh, OKC wasn't nice, by the way. He was no longer the coach. OKC was bad. Yep, very bad. They were actually the worst team in the entire league. But same thing with Tim Duncan's squad. I feel like every simulation I go through, the Pacers are just bad. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the roster is. Kobe's starting at small forward nowadays. This team's in the playoffs. All right, let's see. First round. Who's getting out? Which one of our guys are getting out of the playoffs? We had a little matchup between Magic Johnson and Wilt Chamberlain, right? Is Wilt Chamberlain? No, LeBron and Wilt Chamberlain. And LeBron ended up winning that one. Bill Russell got eliminated by Luka. All right. Magic Johnson advanced. And then MJ advanced. That's great. Kobe and MJ in round number 2. That's a matchup right there. That's a matchup. If that goes 7, it didn't go 7. I was going to stop to try to just get some simulations in. But here we go. Houston, who of course have LeBron, versus Magic Johnson, who just had a 22-11-18 game. All right. Simulate game number 2. Houston. Yeah. Oh, y'all are bad, bro. Y'all just fumbled it like that. Jokic had 10 points. He had 6 shot attempts. You have 3 greatest players in the league right now. You're just like, nah, we losing the conference finals. But we do get Magic versus MJ in the finals. Different circumstances because they playing for different teams. But hey, still could be a rivalry. 2-2, 3-2. MJ! Submit your GOAT status, MJ, with a 53 and 14. Why is he passing the ball so much? In MJ fashion, didn't attempt a single 3-pointer. Sadiq Bey, DeAndre Ayton, I can't believe. Dang, they had 2 guys with 10+ assists. And MJ becomes the first out of the group. The first out of the group to win a championship. You cannot make that up. Shout out to MJ. Trae Young decides to do his thing again. No awards for any of our guys. All-NBA Tim Duncan is here. Does that mean that the Pacers are good? We will find out. Shaq is on that team as well. Second team, we have MJ and Killian Hayes becoming the best backcourt in the league because they're both All-NBA players. Larry Bird is there. Yeah, LeBron gonna mess around and not be one of the greatest of all time because he's playing with so many great players. And LeBron not making an All-NBA team Chris Dunn out of nowhere. LeBron not making an All-NBA or defensive team is actually kind of crazy. But they are the 1 seed, so it's like give or take, man. Dude, would you rather compete for a championship or just be great individually? I don't really know. Who didn't make the playoffs out of our guys? Tim Duncan, leave, bro. Leave. They can't build a team around. You're a 96. You're doing everything. But everything ain't good enough, I guess. But other than that, we don't have many guys in the Eastern Conference, I'm realizing. Kobe's there. Larry Bird is there. And then we have, of course, MJ, who just won a championship. And then we have Bill Russell's squad. Bill Russell's squad is a 2 seed. Then we got LeBron. What is LeBron averaging in year number 4? Year number 4, he's averaging 20 and only 5, bro. LeBron's assists are down, but probably because he's playing with Jokic, who's averaging about 9 or 7. Wait, was I looking at right? Yeah, he's averaging about 8. We'll round up for you, Jokic. He's averaging about 8. And then who else? The Warriors are here. All right, Warriors are ready. Magic Johnson's team. They aren't the 1 seed like they were a few years ago, but they're there. The Spurs aren't there. Kareem and them are bad. Oh man, Shaq, come on, man, you're supposed to be carrying. First round. Let's see how this goes. First round. I'm excited because this offseason might be crazy. This offseason legitimately might be crazy. So we're going to see we have a matchup right here between Magic Johnson and LeBron James. We have Larry Bird versus Michael Jordan. And then we have Kobe versus Trae Young, who just won an MVP. All right, here we go. I don't want to really jump into any of these games because I know that's what some people are thinking. Because I know this video is going to be so long. We're only 4 years in. And these players are probably going to have 20-year careers, Like once we hit the 10-year mark, it might go rapid fire. So now we have Bill Russell versus Magic Johnson. LeBron and them can get out in the second round. See how this goes. Is MJ making it to the MJ's in the finals again. So there's Bill Russell versus Michael Jordan. And Bill Russell, I guess John Moran is the guy, but Bill Russell gets the first piece of jewelry for him. Magic is back. The Magic is back. Shaq, Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, add it to the... Hugh Hendricks, that's a fire name. That is a fire... Hugh Hendricks is a fire name. Wow. Anyone most approved? I gotta admit, that's a fire. Shaq wins Defensive Player of the Year, which is great for his resume. I hope that Defensive Player of the Year nod got them into the playoffs finally. Because people are starting to question you, Shaquille. I'm be honest. They're starting to question you because you ain't made the playoffs just yet. But now we're seeing more and more of our players make All-NBA teams. So let me count them out. So we got 3 on the first team. We have 6 total when you count the second team. Third team got 0. The center position. Who are you? The center position is stacked in the NBA. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that's kind of insane. We have 4 of the top defenders in the league. Then on the second team, we also have Will Chamberlain. So that's cool. Yeah, let's see. The Spurs are the #1 seed. Hold on. Shaquille, where are you at, big fella? Look at what they did to the roster. They were in the lottery a few times. They drafted a guy 6th overall who's turning into somebody great. He is 22 years old. He's got a kid. He's a senior. There ain't no wrong with that. You got a good young bench. Okay, Shaq, it's that time. They tied up with Magic Johnson, who won the MVP award. LeBron's team is still here. Jokic, if y'all don't win at least one championship with this core, y'all are petty, bro. Especially considering these got to be like the last, 2 more years on these guys' rosters or contracts. I would assume they're gonna leave, at least one of them. Let's see, Dallas. We don't have anybody on Dallas. That's pretty much it. Oh, Bill Russell and them. They go from finals champions to not making it at all, and they made some upgrades. It looked like Drew Holiday's older, so maybe that's not an upgrade. He was actually signed for a league minimum, so maybe that's not an upgrade, but. They didn't make the playoffs for the first time, I think. I think Bill Russell and them have made the playoffs every single season. I could be mistaken, but I think that's what happened. Shaq Is Alexander is no longer there, so, like, Kareem should just free himself. They ain't doing it. He should just free himself. And then you got Will Chamberlain. Will Chamberlain averaged 50 in a season once upon a time. Now he's only averaging 20. That's because they got my boy shooting threes. I will not forget that, 2K. Why do you have Will Chamberlain shooting threes? Please don't resign Tim. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of it, Tim. We're not getting, like, Tim Duncan won a lot of championships. Oh, Shaq, you let us down. Shaq, you let us down. Magic, you let us down. Oh, well, they got Damian Lillard and Giannis. I don't know how that's a 7 seed. All of our guys, except for MJ and LeBron, got eliminated in the first round. So, there that is. LeBron gets a championship. It is Joel Embiid's team, I guess. But LeBron gets his first championship. In the final or in the playoffs, what did you average, LB? 20 or 18, I guess. LeBron gets his first championship. Dope. We can just go through this whole offseason because, well, we saw that they all signed contracts. So I'll just hit you up at the end of next year. I want to do a quick update because if I'm not mistaken, we are 5 years in. So let me do a quick update. MJ is a 99. Shaq is a 99. Kareem is a 99. Magic is a 99. Kobe, they ain't got him in a 99 club, but he's very close. Who else? Will Chamberlain is very close. Tim Duncan is very close. Who's not here? Oh, you know who's not here? Bill Russell. Bill Russell's only a 91. He didn't progress. Oh, it's another Bryant in the league, and this guy's good too. But yeah, Bill Russell and LeBron. LeBron hasn't progressed. LeBron is only a 91 in this world. It's a crazy. This is an alternate universe, as you know. As you know, this is an alternate universe, and he has not hit the 95 club, not even. So, I don't know how much of that has to do with him not being able to spread his wings because they immediately made him a contender. I don't really know. But LeBron not being at the top of the league is kind of crazy when you really think about it. Shaq is there again. I'm going to be honest with you. This ain't going nearly as what I thought it would. And I don't know if that might be a very good thing, right? You don't want a predictable video. Tim Duncan is here, though, with an All-NBA first team appearance. Is that going to be enough? Like, Larry Bird only made it. Where's the rest of our guys? Oh, they're all on the third team. Did they make the playoffs? Pacers, they did not. They did not. All right. Let's just simulate this season, bro. We'll see. We'll see what comes of it. We got some good teams in here. We got Bron versus Kobe in the finals. Kobe gets his first one. Okay, Kobe. They got another Odom in here. Lionel, not Odom. I saw L and O and thought Lamar Odom. O'Neal, another O'Neal here, but it's Lionel O'Neal. Kobe gets his first ring. LeBron and them, bro, this is not a good run. I mean, nothing beats a championship, right? But for y'all to end up signing this guy who's a 99 and this guy who's now a 93 and you have LeBron, and for y'all to win one championship, I would say that's underwhelming. But hey, who am I? What do I know? So let's see. Let's keep it moving. None of these guys are gonna be free agents. Shaq. All right, Spurs. Did y'all do it again? Like actually make it out of the first round this time. Shaq is starting his dominance. How old is he now? At 27, Shaq is finally dominating the league. It took him a little while to get there. 28-17. Shaq Diesel. Come on, man. Quit playing with them. So this is another year where we have so many All-NBA first team. That's a good sign, man. We got 4 out of the 5 spots. Giannis is still kicking it. He's got to be old now, right? He's 33 years old. Second team, we have Larry Bird, all right? Third team, nobody. None of our guys there. So that's pretty surprising. That's definitely surprising. So they were the 1 seed again. We also got the Pistons did not make the playoffs, MJ. I don't know what changes they made, but something happened. Something happened. OKC, I think, is the only team out of our bunch that hasn't made the playoffs just yet. Oh, and you lose in the first round again, Shaq. That's it. No more MVP awards. No more Defensive Player of the Year awards. You got to make it. Kobe with a 2nd ring. I saw the 8 seed go to a game 7. I was like, what? Yeah, Shaq, y'all, no. Your legacy is they killing it. You're killing it. What did you average in the playoffs? For you to be eliminating the first, I mean, like, what else can you ask for? You know, where's his squad? Oh my God, even Jaren had an amazing series. So like, that means either they struggle to get stops. Tim Duncan, unrestricted. Michael Jordan, unrestricted. Shaq, Kareem, Magic Johnson, unrestricted. Yeah. Yep. This is the year. There's my guy, Hugh Hendricks. So many players want 30+ million. We're going to see elite players not get a contract because contract, 2K stuff. Here we go. Moment of truth. Kareem went to the Celtics. He said, forget OKC. I'm freeing myself. Shaq went to the Mavericks. Tim Duncan is too loyal for this game, bro. It's admirable, Tim. It's admirable, but bro, this was your, legit your only chance in your prime to free yourself, and you re-sign to the organization that can't build around you. Michael Jordan went to the Blazers. The Warriors keep Magic Johnson, so that's amazing for them. That's pretty much it. LeBron and Bill Russell has signed extensions, so it's going to be a few years before they hit free agency. Magic is back with another MVP award, man. Magic, I don't think he has a championship yet, but 3 MVPs, 7 All-Stars, All-NBA first team 5 times, defensive teams. His resume, I think he won most improved and 6th man. So, his resume is unbeatable at the moment. Shaq is Defensive Player of the Year again. He's with Dallas. We'll see how much that changes things with him. NBA first team is Tim Duncan again. We just slowly counting down the days until Tim Duncan is in the playoffs. And he's not this time either. Okay. Yeah. That's so rough, bro. I feel bad for Timmy. But hey, he had an opportunity to free himself and he decided not to. The 1-seeded Magic Johnson-led team get eliminated in the 2nd round. We got MJ versus nobody. And then Jason Tatum and Kareem. And the conference finals over here. Jason Tatum and Kareem made it to the finals, man. Jason Tatum and Kareem. I said the rest of that team was buns, but hey, that's okay if your 2 best players are elite. 99 overall type elite. And they win a championship. Kareem gets his very first one. I'm liking that we're seeing this little, it's not one guy that's completely dominated. A lot of our dudes are just out there hooping and, win a championship. There's parity in the NBA is what I mean. Kobe left the Hornets to go to the Spurs, who just had Shaq and didn't do anything. Kobe want to prove something to Shaq. Hey, you weren't able to get out of the first round. I'm going to do that. Things have shaken up. LeBron stays loyal to Houston. But, look at LeBron's accolades. We're 8 years in his career. 1-time champion. He was an All-NBA player before Jokic and him came. And that's it. Magic, keep on doing it, brother. Karl Towns now 6th man. He's at 92. Who are you backing up with the Lakers? I don't know. Shaquille Defense Player of the Year. Oh, this is a real thing. I swear it's real, bro. I swear. I know it looks fake. I promise you it is real. NBA teams, we got 4. A 2nd team, we have 2. 3rd team, we have 1 or 2. LeBron is on 3rd team again. Hey, that's good. That's good for LeBron. That's very good for LeBron. He ain't been there for a minute. Losing Embiid. They lost Embiid, and now more things open up, of course, for LeBron. Let's see, we get in the finals. The Cavaliers. I am in an alternate universe. 30-year-old Bol wins finals MVP, beating Magic Johnson's team. Indiana made the playoffs. Wait. Indiana made the playoffs. It happened. Now it's about Will Chamberlain and the Kings. Indiana they lost in the first round. Yes, they did. But they made the playoffs. That's great. That's amazing for them. I'm so happy for you. That's a step in the right direction. Oh, the Kings made the playoffs too. Huh. Shaquille O'Neal, your MVP award. Next, we move on to him winning Defensive Player of the Year. Shaq is doing that thing, man. Only thing he needs is playoff success now. He's got 2 MVPs, 8-time All-Star, 6-time Defensive Player of the Year, but he's got no playoff success. And I mean no playoff success. This man is barely getting out of the first round or struggling to get out of the first round. Tim Duncan, All-NBA. Did they make the playoffs again? Oh, I'd be so happy for you. I'd be so happy for you. Here are the rest of your awards. LeBron is All-NBA third team, so you lose Jokic, and his numbers go up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Here we go. The Pacers are the 6th seed. Yes, sir. All our guys are starting to turn it around. Kobe led 8 seeds, just beat the 1 seed, by the way. I hope you need to know that. He put up 39. He put up 39 of them things. Shaq loses in the first round. Again. But no, somebody plays for them. Wait. Will Chamberlain gets his first ring. All right, you love to see it. You love to see it. Will Chamberlain gets his very first ring. Magic Johnson might be he is to go to the Sim so far. He's to go to the Sim so far. 7th seed, leading his team to conference finals, 4 MVP awards. No championships? I think didn't they win one? I'm pretty sure they won one. He is he's 0-2. He's got this one where he lost to Jordan, and then he had this one where he lost the bowl. He lost the bowl. So he's 0-2 in the finals. So you know, you determine who's the go. Actually, I might not even make a list at the end of these. I just might let you guys determine it. But now we are 10 years in. And I think that now that we're 10 years in, we can start to wrap it. I've been pretty diligent on a lot of these things early on. But now that we got a flow, I think we just show moments. I think we just show moments from this point on. Because we also don't want to make an hour-and-a-half video, you know? Shaq goes to the Blazers. MJ goes to the Thunder. Okay. Magic continues his individual dominance. Seth Lowry. Okay. Shaq, Defensive Player of the Year on his third team. That is 100% Jawan Howard. You cannot convince me otherwise. That is Jawan Howard. Not Dion Daly. That is Jawan Howard. But all right. Shaq, bro. Shaq, wake up, big fella. How many times have we seen him be the higher seed and lose, bro? It's actually becoming like a thing now. I mean, it has been. Okay, first of all, the lower seed won in every single series on this side, except for, I guess, the 4-5. And the 1 seed got eliminated over here, too, just like the Bulls to not, you know. Darius Miles? Nope, it is Dick Miles. So, yeah. It's Magic. Magic gets his first one. He beat my team. I've been controlling the 76ers this whole time, and they ain't done nothing. But they finally make a finals appearance. Wiggins, I was about to say, Wiggins is still on the Warriors, but no, he's over here at 37. He's still in the league. Magic Johnson, after that championship, is running away with the GOAT. He's running away with the GOAT award because nobody else has been even close to doing what he's done. He just needed the ring. Yeah, there's no debating it now. I mean, that's a 6 MVP award, 1-time champion. Yeah, it's just this award. It's his thing. I don't even care about NBA appearances anymore. If he just continues to add championships, which it don't look like he's gonna do, Shaq is in the finals, by the way. Shaq won a championship. He has broken the streak. At this point, it was basically like the yips. You know, he was all in his head. I can't get out of the first round. I can't get out of the first round. Where he did. Giannis, Zach LaVine, and Jokic retired. You know, we're later in their career, so I'm just checking. I know we've probably still got a few more years, but I'm just checking just in case somebody decide to call it quits a little bit earlier. For the first time, Larry Legend comes in and gets his MVP award. Very first, shot Tennessee 99? Yeah, that makes sense. 12-time All-Star now. All-NBA first team 2 times. It's back-to-back years All-NBA. He might be hitting a stride at the age of 34. And Magic Johnson wins another one. He went against Michael Jordan Jr. I thought there was somebody else in the same. Maybe they left. Kareem left. Right. But in a Game 7 situation, Shaq went up against Magic, and Magic prevailed. and he got another ring, undoubtedly being the GOAT in these conversations. It's a done deal. Michael Jordan is getting worse though. Only a 92 overall nowadays. He's a free agent now. He low-key has been very quiet since he signed with OKC. Maybe not the greatest decision of his career, but it happened. Where did I already pass up Bill Russell? 84 for Bill Russell. Okay, he's in Minnesota. Well, I guess he's not in Minnesota because he's on the last year of his deal. Shaq, 2 championships. Low-key starting. Who are you, first of all? Because you might be carrying Shaq. Low-key starting to make the conversation a little bit. 2-time MVP, 2-time champion. Crazy amount of defensive player of the year. They ain't even got it on his resume, but he had made the All-Star game every single season. He's starting to make a case, man. Any of our guys retiring? Nope. Shaq, Big Diesel, defensive player of the year too. He's starting to do things, man. Him and Magic are the only ones that have consistently been all NBA first team players here. Second team, Tim Duncan is here. But spoiler alert, Tim Duncan individually looks ridiculous. 11-time All-NBA first team, 12-time All-Star, 11-time All-Defensive first team. No championships, no even conference finals appearances. LeBron is starting to make a little bit of a case, but it's a little bit too late, my guy. Those other guys got it above you. And Larry Bird is here again with another All-NBA appearance, but Will Chamberlain's here as well. Yeah, all the other guys are doing something, that you aren't, LeBron. And LeBron didn't make the playoffs this year, so he's not even adding championships to his resume. And then this was one of the first times in a minute where none of our guys won a championship. Our guys have been low-key dominating, as you can imagine. They're the 10 greatest players of all time. That's the first time in a minute that none of them actually made the team or won a championship. The first domino has fallen. It's Bill Russell. Bill Russell spent majority of his career with the Memphis Grizzlies. Spent some time in Utah, Minnesota for a season. He actually got traded. I think he's the only one on this list that ever got traded. It did happen when he was older, but he did get traded. He only averaged 1 point per game in his last season. Let's take a look at his accolades and you tell me where he belongs. Probably last. Probably last. He did not even make the Hall of Fame. So that's something. That's something. Shout out to Bill Russell, man. One of the players on the list that led with his leadership. Of course he could hoop. But some of that stuff probably just don't translate to 2K. We got 2 more at least. Let me keep going. Hugh Hendricks is done. We got at least 2 more done. And those would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Tim Duncan. Kareem ended as a 1-time All-Star, 15-time NBA All-Star, a 1-time champion, 15-time NBA All-Star. Only one All-NBA appearance, which is crazy, and that was a 3rd team. So he ended with a career high of 34. I didn't even look for this for Bill Russell because it's kind of whack. 29 rebounds is a career high, 6 assists, 8 blocks, and overall, it was cool. Obviously cool. No championships. Spent a lot of his career in OKC, then hit Boston when he teamed up with Luka Doncic and they didn't win a championship. And then, he still averaged 21 in his very last season, so he was hooping to the very end. Tim Duncan ended with the Spurs. I didn't even know he ended with the Spurs, bro. We were talking about Tim Duncan this whole video about how he was so loyal to the soil. And as you can see, he's a 14-time All-Star, 11-time All-NBA first team, 13-time All-Defensive first team, but never got a championship. And that was the end of his career. 46 was his career high. Never even attempted a 3. Not even like a end of the shot clock. Got to get it up. 19 rebounds, his career high. 10 blocks in a single game. And just like that, he's done. Those 2 players will make it to the Hall of Fame, as you'll see right here. Tim Duncan, Jason Tatum retired too. Tim Duncan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar are there. So that leaves us with 7. We have 7 of our guys left, and they are the oldest in the league, other than Luka, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and some of these other guys. So let me show you. Larry Bird is here, 38 years old still. MJ is 38. Wilt is 37. Shaq is 37. Magic is 37. LeBron and Kobe are 36. And that's it. So I'm expecting all of them to retire within the next couple years, man. Whoa. 37-year-old Wilt Chamberlain wins finals. Win regular season MVP. That's out of nowhere. He is still a 99. Yo, whoa. Wilt Chamberlain, Joe Knight. These are teammates. They're everywhere. Yo, Wilt Chamberlain out. I'm telling you, that is the biggest surprise of the video, bro. LeBron is still doing stuff. MJ Jr. is still doing stuff. But what? Wilt? In his old age, they were the 2 seed. He didn't get a championship out of it, so I guess it don't matter too much. But it adds to his legacy, man. Anybody else retire here? Larry Bird calls it a career. He ended with Milwaukee. 1-time champion, 17-time All-Star, 9-time NBA second team, 2-time first team, defensive teams. What was his career highs? 53 career high. That's crazy. 12 threes made in the game. Ridiculous, Larry. Ridiculous. And he is done with his career. He's done. He averaged about 20 in his last year, too, so he was still hooping. Now we got Michael. Senior. I got to say senior because Junior's out there. He averaged 11 in his last season. The last couple of years, he went back to where it started in Detroit. A little farewell tour. He still averaged 11. He did not shoot efficiently at all. But let's look at his accolades. 1-time champion. That was like one of the first years we did this. 11-time All-Star. Out of 18 years, it's not good. He started to decline fairly early. 2-time All-NBA first team, All-Defensive team, 16 years. So he's always great defensively. 57 points is his career high. 3 threes in a single game. 20 assist game from Michael Jordan. Okay, MJ. Do your thing, big fella. He was, I guess he was a great passer, man. LeBron retired. So three guys retire here. LeBron spent his entire career with Houston. His entire career with Houston. And his accolades went like 1-time champ, 6 times All-Star. I'm curious if he'll make an All-NBA team. 6 times, but he was also All-NBA a bunch of times. Defensively, he was there. So he'll probably make an All of Fame. Career highs, 52. 16 rebounds, 15 assists, 8 steals, 6 blocks. Is that it? That's all the guys that retired from that. Hall of Fame. Is LeBron going to be in the Hall of Fame? He is. All 3 of those guys end up making the Hall of Fame. Great. So what does that leave? Is it just Wilt Chamberlain? And he's still the best in the league, bro. He is still the best in... Oh, Shaq is still there. Magic is still there. Okay, Kobe's still there. What am I talking about? We still got 4 more players to go. But Wilt still being a 99 is ridiculous, bro. That's insane. I mean, if longevity is an award, give it to him. Shaq, Magic are 2 more to fall, which leaves 2 more left. Shaq just won Defensive Player of the Year last year, by the way. Career high is 52. Never attempted a 3 because why would he? 30 free throws, and he made 21 free throws in the game. That's amazing, Shaq. 34 rebound game, 7 assists, 7 steals, 10 blocks. He had a ridiculous career. He's in conversations for greatest. Him and Magic, man. Him and Magic are in conversation for the greatest. 3-time MVP, 2-time champ, 17-time All-Star. 17-time All-Star. This don't even show us Defensive Player of the Year awards, but there are a lot of them. I'll show you. And then we get to Magic Johnson, 7-time. Actually, it's gonna have to be Magic. Magic is the greatest. 7-time MVP, 2-time champion. All the accolades, bro. Defensive teams, All NBA first teams. 50 points was his career high. Assist-wise, it was 25. But I want to show you how dominant Shaq was on the NBA history. How dominant he was on the defensive side of the ball. Because, well, I'm going to sit here and count. 14 Defensive Player of the Year awards. And one of them in his literal very last season of his NBA career. So, this man was clamping. I mean, for a big man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the big man equivalent to clamping is. And just like that, 2 more. 2 more done. Which leaves us with who? Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe. Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe. Nobody loved the game more than Kobe. This man will not call it. And I don't blame him, man. And Wilt Chamberlain has not regressed a single day. The man is still amazing. Wilt won Defensive Player of the Year again. This is not making sense. Oh, this is his all-time career high. Huh. But this is not making sense. Because these are the best statistics he has ever put up. He's about to be 40. I mean, he's not even on NBA first team, whatever, but he was second team. But he's about to be 40. Is he ever going to retire? Am I in a glitch game? Do I have to... I have been recording for 3 hours. 3. Because Wilt don't want to... Kobe retires. Kobe retires. He averaged 20 in his very last season, so he was still getting buckets until his NBA career ended. He was a 2-time champion, 14-time All-Star. Only made 1 All-NBA team. But he was always in the All-Star game, and he won 2 championships. So, shout out to Kobe, man. Shout out to Kobe. Here are his statistics. I don't know if this man will ever retire. Hall of Fame, Kobe's going to be there, as he should be. I don't know if Wilt is ever going to retire. He's 40. He has not regressed. Like, what do I do about this? Because I do want to see, obviously he's making it to Hall of Fame. You see what he's doing. But like, now, part of me wants to end the video. Of course, I've been here for so long. But part of me wants to see how old he's going to go to. This is a joke. It's a joke. But he did retire. After 20 years and not regressing a single day, Wilt Chamberlain finally calls it a career. Two-time MVP, and both of them happened when he was over 35, by the way. Only one championship, 18-time All-Star. He was all-defensive team a lot, you don't see here. His stats are going to be skewed because the stats you're going to see are like his real stats, you know. But this season, he had a 51-point game, so like, he also attempted threes and stuff. So yeah, that happened. He's the last domino to fall. You know he's in the Hall of Fame, as he is right there. And just like that, all of the top 10 players of all time have retired. Now, the last thing I want to do is go through NBA history. Kobe was second all-time in scoring. That's great. Let's see who else. Wilt Chamberlain ended up being number 8. Kareem is number 9. But I also think that's probably like past. I don't know. You take these numbers and you interpret them the way you want. All right, cool. None of these guys were like a crazy great 3-point shooters, other than I guess Larry Bird, who ended up being 19th. Free throws is interesting because I think we got some good foul draws on the same Kobe. There he is. But again, I don't know if that's like current Kobe or that's, you know, that the real Kobe or our Kobe. Well, there we got 2 Wilt Chamberlains when it comes to rebounds. I'll tell you that much. But all of our guys ended up being here. The big man ended up in the rebounding assist. Magic Johnson took that easily. Blocks was Wilt, Shaq, and Hakeem Olajuwon not being top 10 was interesting. You know, he's probably right outside it though. We got Magic and MJ, and then minutes was Shea. By 2000, Shea was just playing every minute imaginable. And just like that, his top 10 career is over. I'm going through the comment section. You let me know who ended up having the greatest career out of them all. Rank them. I think number 1 has to be Magic. The number 2 is probably Shaq on my list. Then maybe Wilt Chamberlain. Then Kobe only made... I don't know, man. You let me know in the comment section, man. I appreciate you watching the entire video. Just in the comment section to let me know that you watched the whole thing. Just type in Wilt 99. That's it. That's all. Because I know you watched the whole video. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.